Ladies and gentlemen, the dark days are upon us. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. I am now 35. That means I can run. Oh, no. Not just can I am officially running for 2020 President of the United States.
Alright, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I hate you, Adam.
Yes, you do. Who are you again?
I'm Tim. But I hate you.
Tim, how you doing? By the way, the power of editing is strong with this one.
Shut it. Well, he's
No, you know why? So saith the Daily.
I can't argue with that.
All right. Anyway, we have a pretty packed show for you. Once again, we're not going to try to cut it short because we know that we won't be cutting it short.
We try, folks. It just doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
Once we start going, we just can't shut up.
All right, so we got some news for you. Then we'll be getting into our Fastlane predictions for this Sunday, which by this time this goes up will either be today or tomorrow.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
They're the obvious answers.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
We'll get to that.
It's like Elimination Chamber all over again.
But it's just worse because it's only a few weeks later.
I know. Anyway, so let's... Tim, you ready to jump right into
The pile of shit?
Yeah, there's no... I mean, there's some good news. There's some bad news.
There's some okay. Like, didn't see that coming.
But let's start off with some good news. Ultimate Deletion has started filming.
Delete.
By the way, you need to bring your arm down a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not up at an angle.
No, I don't know what you're talking
You need
about.
to keep it straight out.
It's
By the way,
up at an
that is
angle and hold.
that has always been my one problem with the deletes chant is that Matt does it great. It's a downward motion.
Yeah.
There are fans that do not do that. It comes up a little bit at the end, and I'm like, guys, stop that.
If you watch him,
We fought a war over this. We don't get to do it anymore.
we fought a war to agree that's not okay.
Yeah, not okay, guys. Not okay at all.
If you watch Matt, actually, he goes perfectly straight across.
Yeah,
At a horizontal angle.
Or if anything, he goes down.
Most lately, he's been perfectly straight across.
Right.
But I think you pointed out last year, right around when it was before or after they returned at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You pointed out that Matt goes like across, but as soon as you see people start to come up, he immediately starts going down.
Yeah, he makes it even further down.
Yeah, like he'll go down because he's like, no, we're not doing that. No,
I am not part of that.
That is wrong. I am not a part of that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's subconscious or because, he doesn't stop anyone.
Yeah.
But I think that's also trying to just stay in character.
Yeah.
Because, truth be told, he probably could have broken character at that moment and been like, no, none of you do this.
No, do not go up.
I'm never doing this again. You know what? I'm switching it to my left hand. We'll do it from the left hand.
Left hand, down. That's how it's done. How awesome would that be if this one day he's just like, you all do it wrong. Let me show you how it's done. We're not doing it with the left hand. That's officially how it's done. If you do it with your right, you're wrong. It is at a slight downward angle. It's just a slight.
Your hand should be below your shoulder.
Yep. Anyone who comes up, wrong.
You will be deleted.
You will be deleted. Now, give me a second.
And then goes right back into the character.
Acts like nothing ever happened. But yes, it's filming. I guess the bulk of it's going to be filmed this Tuesday.
Over at the Hardy compound.
Yes.
I love the fact that it's called the Hardy compound.
Yeah. Because one of the things with the tease that they had on Raw, people thought it was footage from TNA.
I know.
And Rebby's like, no, I filmed that last Tuesday.
This is us.
This is brand new. But so it looked exactly what they did in.
Well, I mean, it's the same place,
Yeah.
so I understand fans would say, "Oh, is that just footage that you didn't use for TNA?" And it's like, no, this is new footage.
Yeah.
Because also Matt looks an awful lot exactly the way he did that.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, like, there's no slight difference. You know, it's not like, oh, his hair is more frizzy this time.
Yeah.
Just like, nope.
Yeah.
He looks same jacket. I really think he just reached into the closet and went, yeah, I'm bringing this back out
Yeah.
because I can.
So it'll be interesting to see for that. But yeah, because we now know it's going to be more of a movie.
Yep.
I know people are probably thinking, oh no, not the House of Horrors again.
No, we're not going to have kind of trying to figure out how they got back to the arena thing going on.
No.
By the way, that was probably from me. That and also the fact that it was split up the entire over the night.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, just put it all together as one thing.
Yeah.
House of Horrors should have only been from Randy's point of view.
Yep.
It should have just had Bray popping out and attacking him
Yep.
and then disappearing.
Yep.
But no, here's a segment. Here they fought in the living room. Now it's in the kitchen. Now a bedroom with baby doll heads?
Yeah.
What's creepy about this?
Back in the kitchen. Oh, someone got crushed by a refrigerator.
Yep. Then they both take separate limousines back to the venue. Yeah, I seriously hope they don't do that.
Yeah. And when they do air it, it needs to be one thing.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
make
even
it
if they do break it up, it's you know, you have a story that goes,
Yeah.
okay, now we can, you know, we have a stop point.
Yeah.
You could put something else in here, and then we'll pick it back up.
Yeah.
You know, it's Matt ran across the thing, and he's setting up the fireworks fight that happens. All right, cool. Yes, you got to have the break there. A match or a segment happens, then they go back to it.
Yeah.
See, that's something natural as to why it's being broken up. Makes sense. The other stuff,
Yeah, no.
not so much.
Well, yeah,
Anyway,
so that was
yeah.
interesting. So, what's next on the list?
Also, Jeff Hardy is cleared by his doctors, but not by the WWE doctors.
So, well, let's get this straight because then WWE's never going to clear him. Announce that he's cleared because people are going to be like, "Why are you using him?
Right.
We're trying to use it as a surprise."
Exactly.
But here's the thing: is he does not need to be cleared to be part of Ultimate Deletion.
No, he doesn't.
Because it's not a match.
Right.
Yeah, it is. No, it's a segment
Yes,
that has violence in it.
I know.
Um,
It's like a backstage brawl.
Yeah.
As long as it's not classified as a match, they
Yep.
can get away with pretty much anything.
Yep. I mean, obviously, would they want someone who was injured in a backstage brawl?
No.
No, unless it's being used in a way that can safely use to get them off TV to explain their absence.
Austin getting run over
Yeah. Then they will.
by Rikishi, who was doing it for The Rock, but really was doing it for Triple H.
Yep.
Oh, that was a terrible, terrible ending to that story.
Yeah, it was.
They should have just had it be The Rock the entire time,
Or just
doing it for Vince McMahon,
It should have just been Triple H overall.
or Trips doing it because he just wanted to.
Yep.
That was it. So he could raise his chances of keeping the title.
Yeah. But
Yeah, because he was going into that pay-per-view as the champ. Yeah.
Yep. Against Rock and Austin,
Yeah.
and he still lost.
Oh yeah.
Big show.
I know.
I
know.
So, but yeah, so there's probably a good chance that we may see Brother Nero.
I can't wait.
I wonder if they'll call him Brother Nero. Maybe
Or
just,
Uncle N.
Uncle N. Maybe just Nero.
Maybe.
But I like Brother Nero. I think it just sounds.
Brother Nero's a great. Just because.
Yeah.
Like, even better is, I would like to have Jeff not be part of it.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, okay, Matt, you can keep calling me that.
Yeah. My middle name is Nero.
Yeah, I mean, my name's Jeff, but he's like, Brother Nero. And he's like, you don't have to say brother. I know I'm your brother, and you know that I'm your brother. Everyone knows we're brothers. You know, and like that be the running and allow a natural split of the tag team that way. Not just not they fight split like WrestleMania 25. But they just kind of, Jeff goes, well, that's cool. I'm going to go over here.
Yeah.
You
do you.
You got weird.
You do you. I'll do me.
Stay off my property.
Yeah.
Seriously, don't burn down my house again.
So, but
and kill my dog. And I don't know why I didn't send you to jail for that.
It'll be interesting to see if he shows up in this.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he will. In what capacity? Who knows? Time will tell.
Yeah.
I would like to see them kind of bring him back as a tag team for now. It's because Raw desperately needs another tag team.
Yes, it does. It does.
So.
All right, segueing into our next one. The Bullet Club has given their location for their All-In event.
Hold on.
Yes.
I'm getting a second vibe.
Yes.
It is Los Angeles.
No. We called this, the rumors called this a while ago. It's Chicago.
No. I'm pretty sure it's Los Angeles.
No, it's not Los Angeles. Why would you think it's Los Angeles?
Because everything should happen in Los Angeles. It's beautiful. Look at the people there. So nice. Not selfish at all. Or stuck up. Or self-absorbed.
All right, so it's going to be at the Sears Center in Chicago.
Los Angeles.
On September 1st. Yeah, I know I'm not going to be able to afford tickets to go see it, but I'm looking forward to hearing about it and reading on it, and hopefully it would be awesome if there's a stream for it.
Oh, I'm sure they'll probably figure out a way to do it.
I would love to. Fight Network. Something like that. Through New Japan, through Ring of Honor.
The Honor Club?
Yeah.
I think it's what they call it.
Why not do it through that?
It would be cool. But yeah. So, now here's the thing. Let the CM Punk rumors begin. Oh, wait, they already have.
They already started.
They started back into September.
And the Bullet Club is not shying away from just feeding those.
Oh, no, they're not.
They're like, it's a bonfire. And you see like Cody walk up with some gasoline, and he's like, throw it on. Young Bucks are like, throw it right on. Nick's already grabbing it away from him and throwing it. Matt's like, yeah, go ahead and throw. Oh, it's already on there. All right, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, they're
CM Punk is like on the other side of the blaze. Nobody can actually see him.
He's there.
And he's just tossing firewood on, just slowly.
Yeah.
This is going to be hilarious.
He's like, we teased him.
I know.
Why didn't you guys know about this?
Like, yeah, but...
The whole marathon thing? Code?
We didn't know that was the tease.
But no, like, yeah. And CM Punk is getting in on it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, because now that he doesn't work for WWE, he can actually mess with fans again. Because how dare you mess with fans on social media if you work for WWE?
I know.
That's not kayfabe at all, right? That's the kayfabe, right, WWE?
See,
no, only our kayfabe is allowed.
See, what the elite do through social media is a wonderful example of using social media to continue kayfabe.
Yep.
They're like, hey, you know what? We're going to report on stuff that's real. We're going to, be like, hey, tweeting this, went to the gym with Cody. Boom, look at that. And then throw in something that may or may not be rumor, may or may not be real,
All at the same time, like kayfabe is dead.
Yeah, exactly. They're stomping all over kayfabe while holding kayfabe and being like, no, real kayfabe, you're okay. We understand you. This is fake kayfabe that everyone can see through that we're crushing. We want the fans to look at us and go,
so
is that real or fake? And they're like, yeah, it is.
So they're stopping on fake kayfabe?
Yes, they are.
That's fake kayfabe.
Yeah.
That's our new. Should that be our new tagline? I don't think it just rolls off the tongue.
No.
Okay. What's next on the agenda?
A little bit more talking about the elite for a second. And throwing fire and rumors around. So a little while ago, the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro Sheamus threw a tweet out there that he was like, we don't have anyone challenging us for our titles, the tag titles at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if it was Matt or Nick, but one of them responded with, we're free that weekend.
And let the rumors flow.
Oh my God.
I pitched this idea to you beforehand. What would you do if at WrestleMania What Generation Me? I'm just gonna
The Young Bucks,
the Generation Me.
Matt and Nick Jackson.
They came out with Generation Me on that.
Oh.
How great would that be too?
That would be awesome.
That'd be hilarious. But they came out and it was like they're in the WWE and it's just a one-off.
Single one-off match.
And they win the championship and it's just like they're just like this. They lay it down and walk out.
Oh, because they're hold and then hold up the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, which they don't even have right now. But
they have it. It's like we need a bar with this. We need a bar with this.
Yeah, come on, seriously. It's like 2 days before they win them.
Yeah, it's like okay,
just for this event.
We'll give them right back.
2 days afterwards, they lose it. They lose them right back.
It's like, yeah, heavyweights win the Junior Heavyweight Championships.
Yeah,
because they're heavyweights now. Remember?
Oh yeah, they've entered into the heavyweight tag division.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be awesome if they just managed to come to.
But you know that's not going to happen.
No, there's not. But it'd be how awesome it would be, because New Japan says they're willing to work with WWE. What if that was like?
And Triple H has said that he would like to have a more open door policy regarding talent.
Yeah. Well, how great would that be? Is like, we don't want to. We want them here, but at the same time, we know they're yours, their contract. How will we come in for a stint?
Yeah.
One night.
We do a one night.
Nothing else. Like Sheamus and Cesaro show up on Raw, saying, with the belts, and they look like, no, you lost those. They left them. We took them. We're the champs again. No, you're not.
No, you're not. And then there's a tag team tournament.
Oh no. Then you get Brother Nero and Woken Matt Hardy show up and you're like,
exactly.
No, you guys you broke him and me, and we want the belts back.
We're fighting for the belts again.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I want my tooth back.
Yes. Cesaro looks over at
Seth
he's like, Seth and Dean, and he's like, I want my teeth back. And you're like, so did this just become a triple threat tag match?
Seth is like, Seth said, they're up in your gums.
No, you still have them. They just got shoved up.
They're up there.
Fuck
like,
you.
He's like, how great would that? The whole feud starts by teeth.
Yep. It's all about teeth.
It's all about teeth. Oh, that would be hilarious. Okay. Any other news?
Yes. We have new titles.
Yes.
Sorry, it's WWE. New titles.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to explain something this.
Oh.
Okay, so yesterday while I'm at work...
Yes.
Because I wanted to bring up this...
While I'm having a snow day.
Yeah. I wanted to bring this up to, like, 'cause I figured you had heard about this by now. Turned out he didn't.
Which is hilarious because the other part of it you hadn't heard about yet.
Exactly. It was absolutely hilarious. I'm like, so new Cruiserweight Tag Team belts.
I'm like, what the hell are you...
He's like...
Whoa. What the hell are you talking about? I just read a story that that the new belt is going to be on NXT, and it's going to be the North American belt.
Like, what are you talking about? That's not anything. It's like a little link and like, where did that fucking come up? Well, Chris, I didn't
just
know.
Hours before
Because I didn't realize they did tapings Wednesday. They were probably doing tapings on probably Thursday, as well. I thought they had all their tapings done. I should have known better by now.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
But like, I forgot about that they only did so many tapings, and we're already at that point. So I'm like, I hadn't checked anything like, after like 8 o'clock on Wednesday. So I'm like, I didn't know. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, that's cool. Secondary title in NXT. Awesome. By the way, tag teams are coming after WrestleMania. What?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
okay.
That's a real thing. Like, yeah. So
that's awesome.
So that's like really good news because NXT's men's division, like, and we won't get into the whole how we confused the main roster's women to tag titles to NXT. We won't get there.
Yeah.
But that was funny though.
That was pretty funny.
That was hilarious.
Especially since I was just like, I'm like, there's not enough women on 2 shows on the main roster to have tag titles for them right now.
Yeah, we were just talking about the women on NXT. It's like, how did we get to the main roster?
I don't know. I did that.
But no. So I've lost. I've literally...
205 Live tag titles.
Oh no, I was talking about NXT.
NXT.
Yes, that's what the belts like.
North American belt.
Yeah, I wanted I thought it would be kind of better have a secondary title for the women. But they it's almost obvious that what they want to do when they eventually do it, pull the trigger on it, is a tag division. I think it'll start there before we get a tag division on the main roster, which is works. Test it in NXT, get it over, work the kinks out, have more talent get pulled up there,
and then you have women's tag teams coming up.
Yeah. Do it fresh. So it won't be for a while there for that. But having a secondary title, this is long overdue.
Yes.
A lot of people thought the UK Championship may have been that.
I originally thought that was going to be the secondary title.
It could work, but the thing is, they do have huge plans for that belt in the UK. UK only show.
Right.
So they don't want to make that part of NXT, but they wanted to use it at times.
Oh, I mean,
which makes sense.
By the way, we should also. I think the UK tournament should be a yearly thing.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That way, you carry that belt, you can defend it through the year.
Yeah.
But then at the start of the tournament, you hand the belt over.
Or you have the winner of the tournament get the championship shot against the champion.
I like the idea that the moment that the tournament starts,
a
everyone is at the same level. Yeah. The champion's not the champion anymore. There is no one holds the belt until the tournament is finished.
You know what I think would be an interesting twist on that?
What?
If the champion has to defend the championship as he's going through the tournament again.
That would be kind of cool too.
That'd be a little interesting because if he loses the championship. The new champion is there, but
that person can lose.
Yep. It's almost like the scramble match.
Yeah.
Sense in a tournament setting. You're not officially the champion until you get to the finals and you win. And you're now officially the champion.
But you can carry the belt all the way there.
Yes. That would be kind of cool. But the men's, EC3, Adam Cole is there. Killian Dane.
Yep.
Velveteen Dream, who won us over.
Aleister Black.
Who's going for the NXT tag championship.
Still.
But yeah, still.
That's one of the things about NXT's men's division right now is that no one, what I love about it is no one's a mid-carder, no one's a main eventer at the same time. Everyone's a main eventer.
Yeah, because they don't have a spot for mid-card. You have people working their way up.
Oh yeah.
You would clearly say are mid-carders. No, they're not they're enhancers. Not enhancement talent.
No.
They're enhancers. They're the Jake the Snake of NXT.
They're going to be the guys that are going to probably do better as it comes along.
Yeah. These are the guys you put them in the ring to test someone out.
Well, yeah.
Like Cassius Ono, he's that guy.
Eric Young.
You test your talent, your up-and-comers against these guys to see how they're doing. And also the one thing that having a secondary title in NXT, what that allows for is when you bring in a big name from the independents, they can and they win the belt.
Yes.
You have this homegrown talent who are getting hot, who can't.
You can still put a belt on them now.
You now have a belt for them.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, and by the way, one of the names I almost named every single person in that 6-way ladder match for the North American Championship.
Yeah.
I forgot a name.
Which one would that be?
That would be Ricochet.
Oh. Yeah, by the way, that was amazing. Oh, and the 6-way ladder match, it's taking place at TakeOver New Orleans.
Yes.
So this is their WrestleMania. The belt will be won at this event.
Of course.
And Ricochet's in there.
Yeah. There's rumors that there's Velveteen Dream did at least a tweet a few weeks ago about condemning the indies coming and taking their spots. Apparently that was a work as a lead in to a program with Ricochet,
which is a smart move.
Yeah. And see, I think it'd be.
I mean, at the same time, that could also be Aleister Black, Cassius Ono, Drew McIntyre.
Every single person in that ladder match at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what would be interesting to see is who are they going to put the belt on? Because EC3 debuted apparently immediately after William Regal announced it. He's like, thanks for making this championship for me. He's like, no. You earn things down here.
I do like the fact that they're still playing up the not saying it, but how Dixie treated him
Yeah.
in TNA at first was like, oh, here you go, Eric, because we're family.
Yeah.
Even though they're not actually family.
No.
No.
Yeah.
They just played up the last name of Carter.
Yeah. So it was just, it's interesting to see who they could, because anyone in this match, you literally could put the belt on.
Oh, I know.
It would work. The person I think that would be best to start off on.
Yep.
There's two guys, actually three of them. What? 50% of the.
Yeah, it's half of the people in the match
would be either Ricochet.
Oh, yes.
EC3.
Okay.
Or Velveteen Dream.
Yes.
Because if you want to.
Dream is hot right now.
Not just hot, but if you want to say this belt is for the people who are homegrown to have a spot here and be a champion and prove themselves, you put it on him.
At the same time, if they want to go the whole, homegrown versus indie,
Yep.
put it on Ricochet.
Oh, that's
and
what I'm
have
saying.
and have Dream not necessarily heel turn,
Yep.
but attack him and be like, "No, you don't deserve this belt, and I'm going to keep attacking you until I get a match with you for that belt."
Yep.
As he's hitting him over and over again.
Because
You're just
your
like,
head is moving with the beat.
oh, it's a Scottish kiss over and over again, just headbutt over headbutt.
Or head into turnbuckle.
Yeah, something like that, where it's just like, I will get my match.
Or you have my championship. I mean, title. You're like, championship.
I mean, title.
Championship. Title. Yeah.
Pause and then one more.
Yeah. So that's a great thing. Adding a tag titles to 205 Live.
Even better.
Even better. Because WCW tried it, and a month later, they went out of business.
I mean, it's a good idea because what it does is it validates having a secondary title in a division validates the entire division as being big enough and worthy enough of having more than one belt. Sadly, we haven't done that with the women yet, but we will.
It's coming. It's eventually coming. Here's the funny thing. When you have a division, you have to have more than one if it's a division.
Yeah.
The only time you don't have more than one belt in a division is when it's an actual true fighting company.
Well, because then there's only one thing to go after.
Yeah. Why would a champion...
They also usually have, prime example, UFC. There are like 6 belts.
Oh, there's far more than that now.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. But I mean, like, for weight divisions, it goes from feather all the way up.
To heavyweight.
And
now there's even more as they expand into the women's.
With women's, yeah. Because it used to be there was a women's title.
It was bantam.
And then they're like, well, now we need, because we're getting bigger and smaller women in here.
No, not just that, because...
Oh, yeah, bantamweight.
Bantam's
lower than feather?
Bantam is 125?
Yeah, because feather is... No, it's 125.
No, it's 135, because 145 is where Chris Cyborg fought at, and Ronda Rousey said, if we want to fight, you fight at bantamweight.
Ooh.
So it's 135.
Oh, okay.
They started there because Dana had gone on record years before saying, people ask him, when is women going to be fighting in the UFC? He's like, never. And then he
didn't think it was a viable option.
No, he didn't think it was going to work. And then Ronda Rousey happened. And he's like,
all right, I can sell this.
Let's give this a try. Said this wasn't going to happen. Let's give it a try.
From a promoter's standpoint, the only reason that you have a fight on your card is because you think that somebody's interested in buying a ticket to see it.
Yes. And
originally, women's division wasn't worth buying anyone going in to buy a ticket.
No.
Until there were enough women to go, yeah, we all want to fight. And he's like, fine. Now I can sell a ticket for this.
Let's give it a try. And it worked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. We need to create a new division. Strawweight. There we go.
I know.
And then we added, they just recently added one, I can't remember what it's called above bantamweight, the 145 division.
Yep.
Belt that Chris Cyborg has now. And then they just this summer introduced the flyweight championship in there for the women. Because I'm actually watching the Ultimate Fighter episode.
Oh, nice.
I'm literally on the Ultimate finale for that. And by the way, These women, holy shit, they go to battle in the semis. Holy crap.
Nice.
It's amazing. But yeah, it just goes to show when you have that you don't have a secondary title in those, because what's the point? I think it'd be interesting to do something. It's just, but that's me from a wrestling standpoint looking at it. Be kind of be cool. It would not fly in fighting. People are like, why would I want this when I could be there?
Yeah. Why have a number 2 title when I want the number 1 title?
And if you say like this, the only reason you have a number 2 title is because that number 2 title guarantees you a shot at the number 1 title.
Yes.
If you actually had like a number 1 contender, like you were officially ranked the number 1 contender based on the ranking policies and everything, and you had that, and you had to defend that, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That could go over. You have to build the entire company around that premise, though. So it's why when see something like that in UFC.
Yeah. Having a secondary title that allows you a shot to at the main title. There's a company that does that, Lucha Underground.
Yes.
And speaking of Lucha Underground,
segue.
They may have stepped in it.
Yo.
Stepped in it pretty badly.
Wait. You sure stepped in it? You sure they just go all like cannonball into it?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with stepped in it for right now.
Okay.
So Pressling. I'm just gonna read.
Pressling?
Yeah, Pressling. I'm just gonna read this first paragraph from this article. Pro Wrestling Sheet received a legal threat from Lucha Underground's parent company on Wednesday, requesting we cease publication of spoilers from their tapings and reveal our sources. Unfortunately for them, I won't be doing that, mainly due to the Constitution. So, this is from Ryan Satin, their editor-in-chief. Pro Wrestling Sheet's editor-in-chief. They received a letter telling them to stop their blog posts about Lucha Underground's tapings.
Yep.
And their demand regarding this was we demand that you immediately cease publication of this blog and any further blog or article which violates the terms of the foregoing agreement. Keep in mind that even if you were not at the event, your disclosure of this, even with the knowledge of the proprietary and confidential nature of the material prior to its publication, a public broadcast subjects you to a liability. Further, we demand that you disclose to us the following information. 1. Whether you attended or have attended any of the Lucha Underground fight events. I like how they call it a fight event.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, it's not. It's a pro wrestling show.
Yeah.
2. If so, which fight events, pro wrestling show, did you attend and on what date? 3. If you did not attend these events, to obtain the information which you released on your articles or blog, that you identified to us the individual or individuals from whom you obtained such information.
Oh, it gets better, folks. It gets much better.
Here is the official response. Dear Mr. Supnick, I received your letter and I am writing this to inform you that I do not intend to cease publication of the blog post you are contacting me about. I also do not intend to cease publication of future articles about newsworthy things that happen at Lucha Underground tapings. This is mainly due to the United States Constitution and my rights as a reporter. However, if you need further reasoning beyond that, this should help. First and foremost, I did not attend any of the tapings in question and did not sign a non-disclosure agreement. Therefore, as you know, I'm not bound to the terms of their contracts and did not breach an agreement. Very true. In addition, as a reporter, I'm not obligated to reveal my sources, as defined in the First Amendment, and frankly find it shocking that the wrestling company you represent is attempting to silence a news reporter who reported on newsworthy things that happened at one of their events. I never once misrepresented myself to anyone, and I definitely didn't obtain the information by theft, bribery, or other improper means. I also didn't obtain the information from someone who used improper means to acquire the knowledge. This means the California Trade Secrets Act would not apply in this situation. Furthermore, not all confidential information is considered a trade secret. I'm very aware that AAA Lucha Libre FMV have a history of sending legal letters to scare talent / promoters into doing what they say. But in this scenario, I feel like you are grossly misinterpreting the act that you are citing, as well as the situation itself and how the First Amendment works. I was like, oh, that is some harsh back and forth right there.
What?
Yeah. Like, okay, you're taping a TV show.
Yeah.
Yes, people in your audience do sometimes sign non-disclosure agreements, but here's the thing. If they don't, or they write down a fake name,
Yep.
yes, they are improperly getting the information. Still doesn't mean that they can't share it.
Yep.
Also, I've kind of found this out. If these news companies were not talking about Lucha Underground,
Yeah.
I would have never paid attention to it.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, it's so-and-so appeared at the tapings. Well, heck, I'm going to check this out now. You know, stuff like that. Johnny Mundo shows up, and I was like, all right, I got to see what Lucha Underground's about.
Yeah.
I just... They're calling them fight events.
Yeah.
You're taping a TV show, which is a pro wrestling event.
Yes.
It's not a fight.
Nope.
A fight does not have a scripted ending.
Nope.
This show has a scripted ending to it.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a possibility that it can go off script, but it's still a scripted show.
And the show is heavily scripted.
Yes.
You think WWE's heavily scripted? No.
Theirs is very heavily scripted.
Very scripted. It's a TV show about
It's a soap opera drama.
Drama in a world of pro wrestling.
Right.
That.
So, yeah, no, it's not anything. And trade secrets, come on, man. It's pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Your trade secrets were thrown out in the window in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
Really sorry.
And if it wasn't for people leaking these events to the news people wouldn't have been turning in when that horrible person who purposely broke someone's arm won your title for the first time.
Yeah.
Because, wow, a woman's winning the major championship of a big company.
I know.
People turn that. I wouldn't have looked it up to watch that episode.
No.
If I hadn't heard about that. So, yeah. Sorry, Lucha Underground. You really stepped in it. I'm going to say cannonballed into it, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. This is definitely a story that I'm going to be following for a while. Especially since it's a publication.
Yeah.
It's a journalism publication.
Do you really think that big companies like it when people break stories about stuff that doesn't make their company look so well?
Or look good, or anything.
Yeah, or they reveal a product coming out well before they wanted to announce it.
Yep.
They can't sue them.
Nope.
They may try, but they can't. Because it's journalism.
Yeah, and that means that Lucha Underground, you actually have to go through and figure out which one of the audience or talent leaked this information.
Yeah. And the thing is that you don't want to do that because you have no clue how to do that.
Yeah, you're just going to start asking everyone.
And they're all just going to say no.
Or if you do find out, technically, if it's talent, you can't fire them because most of them probably didn't sign an actual non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah. So, I mean, especially when it's something you don't want to do, especially when you had to go and find funding for your 4th season.
Yeah. This generates a buzz about your 4th season.
Yeah.
So that someone like me, who's like waiting for it to come out on Netflix, yeah, I'm going to see all these articles. Half the time I just kind of go, all right, something happened. I'll skim it. I'm not going to try to find all the down... Because, I mean, there's a ton of spoiler information out there right now regarding different publications for pro wrestling as a whole.
Yeah.
I skim them, especially if it's something that deals with tapings. Like, we just got NXT. You know, we reported on information.
How dare we?
Oh no. Except for the fact that now I really want to see this 6-man match.
Oh yeah.
I want to see what's going on with the 205 tag team division.
Yeah.
I I'm going to tune into those things.
Yeah.
I'm going to see where it's going. If it does go downhill, I'm going to be like, well, it had a good run.
Yeah.
We can move on now.
So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. All right. That was our news.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
what?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this podcast, give us a thumbs up down below.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button.
Hit the bell so you get notifications when we post.
Join that notification squad.
Smash that thing.
I mean, not too hard because it's your screen. We don't want you to have to get a new screen. Just with your mouse, just click on it. That's all you have to do.
Just go to WWE Chair Shot, get the little chair icon for your mouse.
Yeah. Boom.
Install that, bring that over there, click it, and it will really smash that thing for you so you don't have to actually hit the screen.
Yeah.
And make sure you put a notification on how much you want the Tim Show.
Nobody wants the Tim Show.
They want the Tim Show.
No one's getting the Tim Show.
Well, I want the Tim Show, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our Fastlane predictions.
Okay, so first off, we gotta say something.
What?
It's Friday.
Yes, it is.
And they still haven't announced a pre-show match yet.
No, they haven't.
That means one of these 6 matches on the card will probably get downgraded. I wonder which one that might be.
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily, but more
because
likely.
there could be an added match.
Oh, probably, but
because on Elimination Chamber they had 8 matches total that night.
Yeah.
One of the matches we didn't even know about. No, we did know about all of them.
Yeah, we did.
But there were 8 matches. So I have a feeling that 1, maybe 2 matches will be added on Sunday.
It could be. Also, we got to think about this. This is SmackDown. This is the show that Vince McMahon doesn't care about.
I know, but this is also where the better in-ring matches have been.
Oh, I know.
I mean, outside of NXT, which is the only place that got a 5-star match.
Yeah, in how many years?
8, 6?
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, a long time in the world of pro wrestling.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to go from what we think is the opening match all the way, if you're following us also through Wikipedia, we're going from match 6 all the way up to match 1. All right. So what we think is probably going to be the opening match.
Or will be the one that would be downgraded to the pre-show.
Women's tag team match. It's Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella.
Just so you know.
Yes.
This is one of the 2 matches, kind of, that we can kind of say, will determine who wins or loses this show.
Once again, it's 1 or 2 matches that could be toss-ups.
Yeah. Because once we get to the championships, the rumors are very clear going out there.
I'm looking at this match. This one's actually kind of a little difficult to...
yeah.
Because you have one woman on each side who should win / could win.
Yep.
And then their partner, which should be, and most likely is, a jobber.
Yep. Carmella.
Naomi.
Wait, you weren't saying that last year around WrestleMania when she won the championship.
I wasn't saying much about her last year when she had the championship, other than, hey, the championship looks pretty cool, glowing. That's about it. That's my thoughts on Naomi being the champion.
Hey, you liked her being the champion. I remember that.
Because I like the glow-in-the-dark stuff.
Well, yeah, because we had this whole conversation last year around this time. But the thing is, what they've done with her since she's lost it, nothing. Which seems to be a trend.
With everyone.
Except for Alexa, because she went on to bigger, better things.
Yes. She went on to Raw.
Yeah. The good show, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, I'm just going to go because I really just don't care. But at the same time, I'm going with my girl, Becky Lynch.
Okay, you're going Becky and Naomi?
Yeah, I have to go with Becky Lynch.
All right.
When I'm put in that situation, I have to go with Becky Lynch.
My problem is Natalya should be booked as a champion.
Oh, she should. And they did for about 2 months, and they got bored with her.
I know.
They decided to put her on Charlotte for a better match at Survivor Series.
It just whatever. Yeah.
It was a good match
between
those two, but I get it.
And then you also have, and her partner, which quite honestly, she's a jobber.
I don't know.
Who holds a Money in the Bank briefcase that hasn't done anything with it.
She has only a few months left before she has
know.
to cash that in. Before she can. Maybe the storyline is going to do like what happens if you don't cash it in time. And she's like,
I know.
You guys have 1 year, but I haven't cashed it in. I should have. No.
Yeah.
No. And there's a rumor going out there. Of course, according to Wrestle Talk, the way Luke Owens talked about this, I can't remember the guy's name, claiming that Carmella's cashing in at Fastlane, and it'll be her breaking Asuka's streak at WrestleMania.
That is the worst. Okay, dude, that's a rumor that I have as much faith in as Chris Jericho showing up at WrestleMania this year.
Can I buy your glasses? I gotta take them off so I can do the whole
pinch between the nose and just
like you did earlier.
I know.
See, first off, breaking Asuka's streak at WrestleMania, bad idea.
Terrible idea.
She at this point, you've built her up. If you're not gonna get a championship run out of her while she's still undefeated, what was the point of keeping her undefeated?
I know.
She should have lost in NXT before coming up.
Right.
So she needs to be undefeated in her first championship run. Keep that going. It's one of those few things you can keep going that's never going to happen again in wrestling. I mean,
yes.
It's when you think about it, in August, she'll be undefeated for 3 years.
Thank you.
That's unheard of. You know the last person who went undefeated for 3 years?
Goldberg?
No.
Oh.
That was only a year.
Oh. But somehow 175 matches in 1 year.
House shows.
I know.
Yeah.
House shows that some of them didn't even exist.
I know.
I just like that there was, if you go back and chronologically watch all of his matches, there were some times where it would jump between, 5. Okay, maybe he did 5 house shows last week. Sometimes it was 20, and I'm like, how many shows is he doing?
Yeah.
How many matches did you have over the past? How?
See, that's why WWE is going with the more of how long she's going undefeated.
Right.
Not how many wins, it's how long.
Because otherwise, wins-wise, you'd be like, well, she's only had 110 wins or something like that. And you're like, that actually works. Yeah, that mathematically works as a number for 2 years.
You could easily go online and find out actually how many house shows there were since she's came in.
Oh yeah,
debuted for NXT, and since she left, how many times she was actually on the card, defend wrestling, and figure out how many wins she has.
Right,
and all that. But so it's the storyline there. 3 years. That's a great line. The last person I know who went undefeated even close to that long was a lot longer. Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
He literally lost his first match against Hogan.
Yeah.
So.
I know.
So, having this person who's just so dominant.
And just finds ways to win.
Yeah. Is a great story. Why would you waste it on Carmella?
Not even somebody that should be pushed at this point.
You haven't done anything.
You've barely kept her in any storyline up to this point.
Which I know is a tradition of holding the Money in the Bank briefcases. Vince McMahon swears to think you have to lose and be nothing before you get pushed.
Yeah, except for the fact that usually it's, all right, the reason that they're losing is that they are more worried about the Money in the Bank championship and going after the champion than actually competing in any match.
Yeah.
So, story-wise, that kind of makes sense that they would lose. Sometimes.
I mean, like, it happened with it didn't happen with Dean Ambrose. It happened with Seth Rollins.
Yeah. It did not happen to Edge.
It did not happen to Edge because they didn't know what to do with the briefcase at that point.
But it was brilliant the way he just came in after the Elimination Chamber.
And it became a staple.
And was just like, I'm cashing this in now.
And it became a staple
Seth
of
Rollins' way of doing it was brilliant as well.
We finally got how many years of cashing at WrestleMania?
In the middle of a match.
Exactly.
Not at the end of the match.
In the middle.
In the middle was like, I'm Seth Rollins. I'm taking both of you on.
and not just that, but like some people would say that's a stupid mistake to do. In some
He's
cases,
Seth Rollins.
so in some ways, yes, but he was picking his spot.
Right.
Not like when they had like the Feast or Fired case in TNA when they what's his name from LAX? I can't think of his name. He added himself to a championship match. It's before the match started.
Yeah.
No, that's dumb.
You wait until the guys get tired.
Yeah,
Then you come in and you're like,
pull your
I'm
shot.
fresh.
Yeah. So,
all right.
But who are you picking?
Like how we went way off there. I'm also, you know what? Nope. I'm taking Becky as well.
He's like, you're not gonna take a chance.
Nope.
You think the other match is more of a coin flip?
Well, see, the next match on the list
Yeah.
is the other coin flip for
Yeah.
me. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev.
Oh. Nakamura.
I know, but this could be finally where they start to push Rusev again. Even though, because he's super over.
Oh, I know.
But it would also make Nakamura seem weak.
Going into his match.
But there's a way to do this.
How's that?
You have Aiden English actually cause such a disturbance that Rusev is able to get the win that way.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that.
Or Aiden attacks Shinsuke halfway through the match.
Here's one thing I will say about this, though.
And technically, then Shinsuke gets the win, but he gets beat up.
Yes.
And then he has like 2 weeks to recover. And he goes into WrestleMania as the underdog against AJ.
There you go. Well, here's the thing. There's one thing I will say that makes it very obvious. He kind of points to your point.
Yeah.
That they could give a win to Rusev here, because Shinsuke's WrestleMania main event is not on the line.
No.
So it kind of says they could do that without having him losing his spot. But again, it would look weak. But I'm going with Nakamura.
He's. Yeah.
Remember what we said at the beginning of the show. Spoilers. It's predictable.
It is some. I mean, these are two matches that I have no problem losing as well.
Yeah.
Because these are the only two matches on the card that seem like a coin flip. Championships, not so much of a coin flip.
Yeah, the rumors are that no titles are changing hands.
I know.
I know.
All right. So now we're on to the championships.
How many are there?
4.
Wow. Didn't see that coming. I'm going to point out something to you.
Should I just fill them in now?
Yeah, we should just fill them in now. Was that the theme of these shows lately have been kind of following a similar pattern of NXT shows, where you have all championships defended, 1 or 2 other matches added to the card.
Mm-hmm.
What does that sound? That sounds like this card.
Oh, actually, so okay. The next match is the Charlotte Flair versus
Ruby Riott.
Yeah, but I keep. What's the
Riot Squad?
No, what's the team over on Raw?
Oh, Absolution.
Absolution. That really SmackDown's creative team just copy and pasted.
You mean Vince McMahon told them to copy and paste?
Yeah. That's terrible.
I know.
Like, it's so bad that you have the exact same, it's not the same people, but really, you look at it, it's the same people.
Yep.
Stop doing that.
I know.
Or if you're going to do it, wait a while. Then do it.
I saw a funny video.
Absolution.
I think it was from not this past week's, but last week's SmackDown.
Yes.
Apparently, Liv Morgan had her tights on, and someone was going through and cutting them to get the little spaces.
Yeah.
And she got cut.
Ooh.
So you had a little nick there. So you had to get stitches. And someone was saying she's going to get one stitch, one thing of stitches. And you hear Ruby Riott correct everyone. It's stitch.
Yeah, she's getting one stitch.
She got more than one, by the way. But she's like, let me hold your hand. Like, she's just like, don't look at it. Like, it was hilarious. I mean, because the guy was like being like really good. Like, he's like really like, let's one more. Like, and she's just like it's like it was hilarious. I mean, I feel bad that she got nicked when someone was doing that.
Yeah.
But just like the way she was acting is like, you go out and take like really big bumps and like thrown around, and this little
This is what you can't handle.
You're acting like this is like the end of the world, like and she's doing it like in an adorable way too. Speaking of Ruby Riott, there was big issues like the way not Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan has her hair like a certain goddess of Monday Night Raw did when she first debuted, the Harley Quinn look.
Yes. Once again, I swear to God.
Here's the funny thing though.
Yeah. Copy and paste.
Alexa Bliss, she had the hairstyle. She didn't actually have the attitude of Harley Quinn. Where Liv Morgan kind of is adapting that Harley Quinn like a little bit. When you see her in the ring, she's just like,
what? She's
not like
obsessed with the Joker.
No, but she has that kind of like.
She's her real life. She's actually a psychologist.
Yes.
Psychiatrist.
Yes. But no, just like that meaner, like the facial expressions of kind of like Harley from the cartoon.
From Batman the Animated Series, the good Harley.
Yeah.
Not the one that we got at Suicide Squad.
That wasn't a bad Harley.
I mean, Margot. Well, I have issues with the fact that she loses her accent and gains it back randomly throughout the entire movie.
That's just because of bad editing.
And reshoots. 7 months afterwards.
Yes. But she's. There we go. Okay,
I got a problem with the DCEU, and I'm not going to talk about it here.
Check out with last week's Geek, whenever that returns.
Yeah, I know.
Can I borrow your glasses again?
Yeah, okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
But she's been adapted to her facial expressions. Remind me more of her.
Right.
So yeah, she may have the hair there, but she has more like she's more in that Harley Quinn type. Like,
she's the scary, crazy one.
She's looked a little. Sometimes the way she acts. If they brought that out, she could break out that way.
It would. Yeah.
Think crazy Mickey James, but Harley Quinn level.
At this point, I would like to see Absolution with a new third member.
Yeah.
That can actually do things in the ring.
Yeah.
Versus the Riot Squad.
Oh, yeah.
But we're probably not going to see that anytime soon.
But, oh, wait. So, by the way, did you fill those out for us?
Yes, it's Charlotte on that match.
Yes.
I am saying, I'm looking at this next match, and there's a possibility that the titles could change hands.
The rumor is that they're not, because there's because the rumor going around is because this is one of the things that they talked about Wrestle Talk.
Once again, it's getting them closer to the ultimate goal.
The rumor is that the program for the Usos, for WrestleMania, is the Bludgeon Brothers.
Okay, all right, I actually like that.
There's also a rumor that the Bludgeon Brothers might be added to this match at Fastlane.
Well, crap.
Gotta go Google that.
Yep.
I don't know where that came from, but I mean, they obviously had part of their job is scouring the rumor mills and all that,
right?
Because for this stuff, and I mean, I wouldn't be okay. I'd be okay with that, but they should have. I mean, they've teased it. They've more teased they're coming versus they're being added.
Yes.
So adding them at this point would be pointless. But having them come out at the end and go like, yeah, we're next.
Oh, it would be awesome if they came out right at the end and attacked the Usos.
Oh, no, don't even attack them. Because what they've been doing is like when the Usos have been like walking out or leaving, they come down and they just stand in their way. And like Rowan goes through there and Luke has to grab him.
Ooh.
Like, don't be like... You know, they're so beyond them, they don't have to attack them.
It would be great, though, that the last one, and it happens at Fastlane, Usos retain. They're standing on the... Bludgeon Brothers are on the ramp.
Yep.
And this time, Eric doesn't hold him back.
You mean Luke?
Luke doesn't hold him back.
Yeah.
And then they attack.
Yeah.
And they pick up the belts. And they hold them up, and then drop them, and we cut away to a segment.
Yeah. Because imagine... You remember when the last time the Usos had tag belts, when they were the baby faces? Like 4 years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
And the Wyatt family had matches what they had?
Yes.
some of the best tag matches we had in years at that point.
I know.
I mean, they're not doing that kind of like level stuff like now, but we could have a really good one.
But I want to see the New Day get closer to the ultimate goal.
You also said you want that over a long period of time.
I know, but I know it's not going to happen that way, so might as well make it as fast as possible.
WrestleMania still?
Over the next week, they're just going to be hot potatoing it.
They're going to have the hot potato at the house shows at this point.
It's going to happen at house shows.
Yeah.
They're gonna, at WrestleMania.
Hot potato 2 or 3 times at WrestleMania.
I know.
And like, we broke the record. You won it, lost it 2 times, and then won it back again. Like,
they're on the pre-show, and they have 2 matches. One of the matches is against the Usos. One match is against the Bludgeon Brothers. Who the Bludgeon Brothers think they're going to get the Usos, but instead they get the New Day. And the New Day, yeah, see, there we go.
Wow.
They immediately call for their rematch clause. And yes, they have to go through and have a second match for both of these matches. So, yeah.
Oh, God.
And the pre-show, which is going to be a triple threat match with all 3 of them.
Yeah, you lost track of what you were even going with.
I know.
On
I
that
know.
one. Yeah, the rematch clause is going to happen. The pre-show was a triple threat, but they had a match already on the pre-show and on the regular show. So we're going backwards in time now?
Oh, there's going to be 7 matches for them in one night.
Time travel is now being introduced to WWE television.
Final deletion, bro. Ultimate deletion.
It's ultimate deletion.
Yeah, sorry.
We're in the Woken universe, not the broken one. I'm going with Usos on this one.
Yeah.
But I want the New Day. Fine. Lose a match. Watch, you pick the Usos, they win.
I know.
It's like, come on!
All right. So next up is Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton. So we're both just for clarification, we're both saying the Usos, right?
We're both saying the Usos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wrote that down.
Yeah, we're
and I'd
both
hate
the
for
Usos.
you to, like, on Sunday night be like, I said the New Day, right?
Yeah. If the New Day wins, I'm still going to say that.
I'm like, no.
Like, every single person who wins, and if I was wrong, and like, I know I'm wrong, and be like, I said this right. No. Like, that's what I meant. Change it. No.
Right. So it's Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode for the United States title.
Yeah.
Championship. Actually, it's the WWE United States Championship. It's a championship.
Yes.
So Bobby Roode is winning. Why is that?
Here's why. Ow, that hurts. I still like Simon. There's one that he did like this. He's just
he really slapped
he's like,
himself hard.
Ah, he's like, that hurt. He even cut to like the halfway through. He's like, that
It still hurts.
Like, that was great. I was like, that's why you don't hit yourself that hard.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here's why. It's a nothing pay-per-view that's totally predictable.
Yeah.
I do like that they have Randy Orton, who's not in a world title picture, going for the secondary title.
Right.
Duh.
So,
You know what this smells like?
what?
This match reeks of Triple H. You know how you do a secondary title, right?
Really? Yeah. Who do you think Roode's going to be facing off against at WrestleMania, though?
Jinder Mahal. Ginger. I'm bad.
God.
I'm sorry, Ginger. He beat Randy Orton on SmackDown.
It's Jinder.
Ginger.
All right. Moving on, because I don't want to keep talking about that.
No.
All right. So here's the main event. It's Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens versus John Cena versus AJ Styles. Not in an elimination chamber for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. By the way, I do we know secretly that AJ Styles is walking out the champion.
Yes.
I love the fact that so far John Cena has had an amazing story in this post-Royal Rumble build up to WrestleMania. He's now 2 weeks away, and he is not going to have a match at WrestleMania. His desperation levels are going to get ridiculous over Raw and SmackDown for the next, 2 weeks?
Okay, first off, I gotta say this. What was it? It was on IGN. They posted a thing like about Goldust coming out and confronting him about that.
Yeah.
Hey John, why don't you like, hey Goldust, you don't have a match. Why don't we have one?
By the way, also the match that they had on SmackDown, it was on SmackDown, right?
It was
yeah,
on.
it was on Raw. First time that they had ever faced each other in ring.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? Cena's been with the company for 16 years now. Goldust for much longer than that.
Yeah.
I think he had, one of his first matches was like 91 or 92.
No, it was 95, 96. He came in right around a little before Royal Rumble, where he won the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, I do know that he did have that WrestleMania match in the parking lot.
Yep.
Which is a weird match.
Yeah, especially the ending in the ring and what he's wearing underneath that jumper.
Yeah. I mean, Dustin, you've done an amazing job at taking a weird character and taking it to levels that should have never worked.
Yeah.
And somehow allowing them to work.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
keep being the weird you underneath all that gold.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, now it becomes a story of what match is John going to have at WrestleMania? Is Big Match John not going to have a match at WrestleMania? Is he going to purposely interrupt somebody else's match?
Hey John, here's a suggestion.
What?
Here's a thought for you, John. You're John Cena. You pulled the John Cena after losing at Elimination Chamber, saying your ticket was SmackDown. You worked your way into this Fatal 5-Way to make it a 6-pack challenge there. Why not just go, hey, anyone in the back who doesn't have a match yet?
Open challenge.
Here, come on out. We'll get this ball rolling.
Yeah, because it does look like, if anything, if Owens and Zayn have anything going on at WrestleMania outside of Shane McMahon, most likely it's going to be Corbin and Ziggler versus them in a tag team match. Or we're going to have Corbin versus Ziggler at WrestleMania. Or
there's a rumor.
What?
And this is kind of this is really stretching this. The rumor is for Sheamus and Cesaro is that they'll be facing a pair who aren't a team yet.
Owens and Zayn.
Because they're friends. They're not a tag team.
I know.
So that's a rumor. Maybe they could become over. Who knows? But yeah, by the way, can you write down John? Oh my God, AJ Styles. I said AJ. AJ.
I'm enjoying this story of Big Match John not getting the big match.
Spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
One of the rumors, and apparently rumors, is that they want to do something big at Fastlane, a big angle. So that rumor is John gets his big match at WrestleMania with The Undertaker showing up.
Okay. Also, and this is probably the big swerve that could happen.
Yep.
John Cena turns heel at Fastlane. Why not?
I know.
Why not go that direction?
We've already been getting heel tactics.
I mean, we've seen it in the past, but we've never seen an actual full heel turn. We saw it in his not promo, but his story with Randy Orton all those years ago. After Randy punted his dad, John went off.
Yeah.
Like you were like, oh, this is where he's really going to turn heel. And then he's just like, I'm John Cena.
Yeah.
I'm the hero. And you're like, oh, come on. Seeing him actually have a break, lose here and realize he has no way to go to WrestleMania now.
See, I would love to see.
And he just breaks down. He just starts attacking everyone.
The rumor is that possibly this big event that would happen.
Yeah.
Would be The Undertaker showing up and costing him the match.
No. No. Okay, one of my reasons for no Undertaker is how bad Undertaker looked in the ring last year.
Oh no.
Let that be the end.
Yep.
Because I don't want to see another match where, well, I mean, if he was healthy,
Yep.
I'd be like, I want to see another match. Last year was not fun to watch.
No, it wasn't.
And yes, Roman has taken the most heat out of that.
Yeah.
Partly because there are things that he did badly.
Oh,
the
God.
reversed tombstone.
Oh, my
which,
God.
Yes, it's a bad angle. And yes, a dude who's almost 60, or is 60.
No, he's in his 50s.
Almost 60, may not be able to jump up that well.
Especially with a bad hip.
Yeah, you have to help pick him up. You can't just hope that he jumps up to you. He's not like the other young guys in the ring with you.
No.
You have to carry him more, and it showed that Roman can't carry someone.
No. Or pick them up who's somewhat heavy.
Yeah.
Meaning he's not as strong as people they want us to think he is.
Right.
Except for all those steroids he's been taking. Oh, bad news. I didn't say anything like that.
All right.
But
No, I do have to say something about that.
no, but
The director of the documentary,
yeah.
he has full access to all of that the steroid sellers files now.
Yes.
Full access.
Yep.
He has 15 more names that are current and legends.
Ooh.
And he said that they're not going to softball this or anything like that. There's another piece of the documentary which is coming out next week or the week after. It is in this 2-week period before it's coming out before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And those names are going to be named. And when he said legends, I was like, well, Hulk Hogan might be on there. And then I stopped and I was like, well, why would a steroids dealer have those old names from pre-94?
Yeah.
Because that, yes, probably Hogan did get back on the juice once he was back with WCW.
Probably.
But his name isn't going to be surprising in any way.
No.
It'd be like, yeah, we know that Hogan was on the juice. We saw WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania 9 when he was off the juice, and he's much smaller.
Yep.
And then we saw within 5 years how much bigger he can get.
Yep.
Like, we know that he's juiced.
Yep.
So there's another name that you and I personally have gone back and forth about this that I truly hope is never on that list.
And who is that?
I'm not going to mention names here just because I don't want to accidentally kind of get myself heat that I don't need. But we can talk about it off air.
But
you guys
you love heat that you
guys
don't
in the
need.
Comments, you can let us know who you think current because there's 15 names of people who are current and legends.
Okay.
Who do you think it could be? Hopefully we find out in the next week or so. I don't want to see some names on there. Other names I'm like, well, whatever.
Drake Maverick.
Yeah, Drake Maverick. You're like, oh, that Ricochet. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But Jinder Mahal would not be a surprise on there.
Though the guys at Athlean X, a guy I watch on YouTube a lot, has actually broken down how he could get that big without juicing.
Right. Oh yeah.
Which is funny. They actually have some videos of training Mahal with some stuff, which is actually something you should watch.
I know.
Did I send you those?
Yes, you did.
Okay. But anyway, going back to the Cena match.
Yes.
I would like to see this Undertaker not show up.
I know.
But do his music. If we're building to John Cena and Undertaker, just do the music.
Yeah. The gong hits.
You don't have to even be at the end of the match, but this is what gets Cena taken out of the match. Like, you will be awesome would be like John Cena, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens are in there, and Cena's like he's Cenaing it up. Like he's like going back and forth on the two.
He's going superhero Cena.
Yeah, he body slams both of them. He goes for the double 5-muscle shuckle, comes off the rope. He's about to drop. Dong. and he just looks, and it's just like, that's it. And then he's just like, he's like, lights go out. Everyone's like, ah! Lights come back up. Nothing. He's not there. Cena's just like, Sammy and just take him out, like, hula kick, pop up power bomb, no pin, like.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, you can't just.
But they take him outside, like he falls outside from the hula kick, pop up power bomb on the apron.
It's the hell of a kick.
I know, but the hula kick is how they say it in WWE.
Oh, because they just needed to. It's a hell of a kick.
I know. A pop up power bomb on the apron. He's not. It's clear that he's done in the match because we're getting to the end.
Right.
And that way, there. But
better, he is picked up AJ and about to do the AA on AJ. Gong hits, lights go out, lights come back on. AJ's not on his shoulders. AJ's standing behind him, and John immediately gong hits. John lets go of AJ and turns because he's already thrown the challenge out there. Because he's like, here he comes. And he turns to the screen. Lights go out. Lights come back on. It's still AJ standing in the ring.
It's Kane.
Only AJ's now out. No one's. You're just like, well, it's John in the ring. Where did AJ go? He's just on the outside. Flying elbow. Sets up the.
He's beating people with his elbow. So
yeah.
Boom. Phenomenal forearm.
Phenomenal forearm. Boom. Hits him with that. Pin. 1, 2, 3. John, big match John, takes the pin in this.
Yep.
Now that would be cool. John flips out.
Yeah.
Starts attacking everyone.
AJ first because
he's closest.
Yep.
Not just because of the champion. He's closest. Hits him with an AA. Sammy and
Owen
and Kevin try to get out, but they're stuck over by the announce tables.
Oh, first if you're gonna do it that way, you have to do is you got to take out Ziggler, then and Baron Corbin first, and then those two are left alone, and they're like,
how do we get out of here?
So they go separate ways. Cena.
John grabs both of them.
Oh no! Cena goes like, instead of chasing them, he just jumps over and blocks them.
Yep. As
they come around, and he grabs them, throws them together, and then he just one into the staircase, one into the steel post.
Yep.
He's like,
and he just keeps going off. And then on Raw, he attacks nearly everyone. He wants to demand answers from Triple H because you remember Triple H is the COO.
Yep.
He's the one in charge.
Yeah.
He demands answers from Triple H, doesn't get them. Demands answers from Vince McMahon, doesn't get them. Goes to SmackDown. He's demanding more and more. And it's 2 weeks of John just attacking and demanding answers for why would somebody hit that music?
Yep.
Why would someone do that?
Yep.
And then
you get the
SmackDown right before WrestleMania, gong hits again, and Undertaker's in the ring.
Yep.
And he choke slams him.
Yep.
And that's it. And John's like, even better. Gong hits, lights go out, lights come back on. Undertaker's in the ring. John's got a mic, and he's like, finally, you accepted the challenge. And that's it. SmackDown ends with that. And you're just like, Sunday, we're getting John. And no build-up. No real build-up. Once again, Undertaker never says a word.
Yep.
You get through all the way through WrestleMania with Undertaker getting a win over John Cena.
Yep.
Going out on a win.
Yep.
Never says a word. Disappears. And I'm like, was that a ghost?
So it would be great.
By the way, he's super white this time.
So what would be really cool is when he beats John Cena, he's celebrating. Let's go out. Let's come back on. He's gone.
Gone.
No
watching him walk up there slowly.
He's gone. Like, wait, did we just see a ghost?
Yeah. Even better is there's no entrance.
Yeah.
Like he comes.
The druids come out and everything, but he doesn't walk through it. He just appears.
He was like, wait, he just did he? Where did he come from?
Yeah.
Came from under the ring? Ooh. that would be cool. But we're probably not going to get anything like that.
We'll see.
Anyway.
Let us know in the comments what you think the big event that they may try to do.
Yeah.
Going forward. Any final words?
No, I have none. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful week. And I'm out of here.
You sure?
Bye.
So says the Daily.
So says the Daily.